Do you not do it?
Mate, just get up and down. Simple. A little bit slow.
Lift it up. Well,
like might be a cheap Chinese island that gets way too much.
Another one, I put like a couple $100 for it, and I put I was using the house iron.
Yeah, that's what I used to use. Just make sure there's no water.
Well, yeah, I know you probably would have. That was a trick.
Dane. Ball spotted.
Get the coffee in.
15. 15. Yellow balls on. Fifteen.
Good morning, everyone. Mark Robertson here, joined by none other than Gus Giorgio on the commentary.
How you going, guys? Mark?
Well, we see that we've got a team swap. Alex Kingsbury is now playing for Victoria, and Michael Scerri is playing for Western Australia.
It's a good pickup. Alex Kingsbury.
It's actually, I think we've traded up there. I think we've done well. I feel like we've picked up like a #1 draft pick. So, I'm sure that'll be fixed at some point, maybe. It's not a big deal if it isn't. It's kind of funny. So we've got Michael Scerri, who's a 2-time Australian champ, just making his way through the draw, and Alex Kingsbury, the man who defeated Jake McCartney, and he's a very unknown player to a lot of people. But believe me, he is absolute quality. He is not afraid to play against the big name people.
That's correct. After Jake, he actually knocked off Travis Crawley as well. So that's, yeah, 2 big wins there.
That's it. He just seems to be really calm sort of player, you know.
Never looks like he gets flustered or anything like that. So
on the table we have another really good match. I love this matchup on the other table. Danyal Porter, who's an aggressive player, bit of a larrikin, bit of a character.
He's
actually, a couple of years ago, I thought he was a bit more like quiet and reserved, but now I've come to realise that he's got a lot of personality. This kid
absolutely does.
And he's playing Andy Barnett, the steady Eddie, the consistent, the reliable. It's kind of like you, actually. He's like the Queensland,
just a better version.
He's the better version of he's the Queensland better version of Gus Giorgio.
He's very steady. Doesn't make too many errors at all. Plays the right shots.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy you want your team.
He's got a very, very big heart, Andy.
Yeah, a lot of passion when he plays. Loves the game. Loves supporting it. Does a lot for the game around the country. So he's a very popular man in the pool scene, Andy Barnett. And on the outside tables, we have I know we've got Stones. I can actually just look up over the monitor. We've got Stone Stenhouse and Dave Ewing. What do you make of that match?
Stone and Dave, well, this is Stone's. This is Stone's breakout. This is his breakout, you'd say, sort of major tournament. I know he's done some good stuff in the black ball. I'm obviously not disrespecting any of the black ball at all or anything like that, but the field here, right from round one, is all hard, just like super quality. So he's made his way to the quarters now. Dave Ewing, he's Dave's just a solid player. I think that's actually I don't know, who would I favourite in that one? Dave and Stone? I mean,
I'm going to lean towards Dave, but and that's only because of maybe just edging out a little bit on experience. Other than that, very, very little in it. Stone took out, in my opinion, one of the tournament favourites, Luke Foster. Did it very well. Dave's just been doing Dave things, making his way through the draw, almost flying under the radar in a way. He's another very likeable person.
yes, absolutely.
Dave, he's he's a real honest guy, but he tells it how it is, but there's always good purpose behind it.
I mean, all these 8 guys are pretty likeable guys. So.
That Daniel Porter Andy Barnett match, it's sort of like rock versus scissors in a way, like Andy Barnett's this very steady rock kind of player, and Daniel's got to be looking for the big shots, but he still will need to pull up and play shots like that. Doesn't want the yellow on the rail.
Morgan Evans and Ben Foster.
And then we've got Morgan Evans and Ben Foster. So Morgan just took out Luke Anglesey, who's been playing really well. I think that was 7-6. That must have been a very tight, nervy match. And he's playing one-time champ Ben Foster.
I'm not sure if you'd know Morgan too well, but he was actually in the juniors when I was in there. He was actually just a couple of years older.
Right.
He was actually, I mean, he was quite a good junior. So.
Yeah, well, Morgan, I think, has been doing well. He's been doing well in the teams. Been watching him play. He's been doing. He's about 7 foot tall. So when he knocks in a ball, you tend to see it. And he's shooting good numbers in the teams, and he's found himself in a quarterfinals of the singles against a one-time champ. So that to me is this is probably the biggest match of his life right now, playing Ben Foster in the quarters. It's going to be a tough one. Ben is a ruthless fighter in 8-ball. Very Ben to me feels like a very complete kind of player. He's got all the shots. He's got a good temperament, but also he's got some fire in the belly when required as well. So very, very good. Just a very good 8-ball player, Ben. Very, 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 very good. Predictions time, Gussie. Andy and Daniel.
Andy and Daniel. I'm going to go. Andy wins 8-5.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with that too.
Michael and Alex.
I think Andy's just going to be a bit too steady for the young Daniel. I think Daniel's just maybe 1 or 2 more years away. Just refine things just a little bit.
Yeah.
But in saying that, it wouldn't surprise me if Daniel went on and won this whole thing.
Well, Daniel's sort of breakout tournament. It wasn't in 8-ball, but it was a big American 8-ball tournament in Adelaide where he's beat Sage in the final. And he actually beat a lot of other good players in that tournament. Yeah, and went on to win it. So anytime you beat someone like a Sage...
Yeah, beat Justin in the final.
Yeah, I think that was his... sort of when he announced himself kind of thing.
Michael Scerri, Alex Kingsbury. Michael's now playing for Victoria again, and Alex is now playing for Western Australia.
Yeah, look... Yeah, obviously Mick's been a bit up and down. He played very solid in his first round, not so in his second round, but still won. I mean, if you're going on form, probably say Alex,
Yep.
but I think Mick wins 8-6.
I agree with the form. I think Alex's trips so far has shown better form than Mick, and I think Alex is quite good at crossing the finish line. I think even though he's 1-0 down here and he's made a couple of errors, I got a feeling I'm going to go with Alex. I'm going to go with Alex 8-7. What is it? Race to 8?
Race to 8, yeah.
I'm going to go with Alex 8-7 on that one. And the Stone Stenhouse Dave Ewing. She picks there.
Jeez, I don't know. I actually really can't pick a winner out of that one. I'm gonna go Dave 8-7.
Dave 8-7 in that one there.
Yep.
I'm going to go Dave 8-5. He's very determined.
He's a determined.
He's looked good this trip from what I've seen. Stone almost falls into that Daniel Porter sort of bracket, doesn't he?
He's quite flary.
Yeah. Rocking the hair.
Doesn't mind having a go. That's a.
Ultimately, I don't really mind who wins out of everyone. I just want good matches. You know what I mean?
We want to see good entertainment.
There was in the plate quarterfinals, the 4 matches, three of them went 8-7, and I think that's just good for pool. It's good viewing. It doesn't matter if it's high standard or low standard. Anytime any sporting match is close, it's good.
Absolutely.
I'd rather see a maybe not a high standard match, but a close match, rather than someone just running away with it 8-1 and running 7 master breaks. You know, he's got a big break, young Daniel Porter. Another big break there. Gets a ball, deserved a ball.
Yep.
How have they landed?
Work to do. Ooh, if he's got angle with this red to the right middle, he can top that through and extract out the red.
Andy won the first frame, yeah. And we've got
Double winners.
This is a big shot for Alex if he makes a double 1-all.
How important are these early frames?
This is massive. Mick's not much of a front runner actually. That's his Achilles heel. When he goes 2 or 3-0 up, he sometimes doesn't go on with it. You know, when you got your front runners like your Temujins, your Rusty Wheels, guys like that, you let them go 2 or 3-0 up, and before you know it, you're 7-1 down. It's thrown wide. You got to play them a little harder on these tables, otherwise they're going to throw wide on you. We got Foster and Morgan. What about that one, Gussie? Foster and Morgan.
Oh yes, that one.
Yeah,
Forgot about that one. I'm going to go Ben. I think Ben wins around the 8-4.
You think it should be too solid, you think?
Yeah.
Bit too solid? You know, if there was... When I look at this field, and I think of for... gritty, tough match play kind of play, I feel like Ben Foster and Andy Barnett are ahead in that department. Mick's got good match play, but it can be inconsistent. He can sometimes go a little funny. Whereas Andy Barnett is very consistent. I think Ben is very consistent too. Ben will sometimes play with happy emotion, or he sometimes plays with angry emotion. But I still think he plays the same shot.
Yes.
You know. Good ball there. That was.
It is, but he's underhit it. That's.
Oh, okay. So this is a great example. Looking at the camera on Mick and Alex's table, this looks like a standard sort of pot, but this is actually really fine when you to actually see the table.
And that's Cube. Oh, he's got it.
That's a good result. But to be fair, like other than an in-off or something, that was most likely always going to have a shot somewhere. But it's obviously a really nice shot. So we got 2-0 to Mick, 1-0 to Andy. So now we'll do a
Stone 2-0 up on Dave.
I'm just going to read some of the comments here. We've got
Daniel's fouled there. You've really got to hit a rail at this level. So Andy, if you do foul in open play, ball in hand, and you're on a table.
Paddy, good question. I think that the tables have, I think they've played well. You know, they're all supreme, so it'll be the same. Where you notice the big difference are the tables that get a bit more play than others because it's the super fine cloth, the pockets. It's mainly the pockets. When they're down the rails now, the first 2 or 3 days, you could hit them with pace down the rails and they just sort of went in. Now, if you're playing a ball down a rail with pace, here's a good example on the Danyal Porter Andy Barnett table. That red down the rail. So let's pretend Andy's on reds and he's got that red down the right rail. Let's pretend there's no yellows there too. If you play that dead weight, you should be fine, even if it's a little bit accurate. I'm talking only a little bit, it'll still go in. But if you play that with pace at all, even if you graze the jaw, the in or outside jaw or rail, it's not going to go in. It's just going to sort of go doof and sit. So that's the main difference. Is the pockets have tightened up over the week. I think the table's still pretty quick.
Yeah, I got no. I think they're playing nice. It's a really shot by Andy. I think they're playing nice, but yeah, obviously they are seriously tightening up, especially the 2 TV tables.
Yep. So these balls down rails, if you think you can just land on them willy-nilly and just lob them down there and they're going to just fall in like the American tables.
Yeah, Paddy, I can tell you now, played on the TV table and you can't just wallop them down in the corner.
No. Like this, if Andy's on reds and he's making the out and that red on the right rail, you'd want to land neat on it. Alright, so I think we've sort of covered all the players and covered the tournament. One last thing, who's your prediction for the whole tournament, Gussie? The whole tournament. Who gets the chocolates?
If I had my life, I'm split between Barnett and I know Scerri. I know Scerri certainly hasn't set the world on fire, but there's just something about it with Scerri. I can't split Scerri and Barnett.
Who plays who in the
form.
semis if they win? Do we know?
No, I don't know. I don't know whose side of the draws.
So the winner of these 2 tables. So the winner of Andy Barnett and Danyal plays the winner of Alex and Mick.
Yeah, I think the winner will come from this section.
Andy won.
I think, yeah.
So you've got a...
I'm going to go with Barnett as the winner.
So Barney's going to make his way through this half, and who's Barney going to play in the final?
Barney's going to play Ben Foster. I think Ben will beat Stone in the semis.
Or debuting. You know what? I'm going to go with you on that. I think from what I've seen, the vibe in the room, the energy, all that sort of stuff. If I'm to pick a player to win, I got a little feeling that the Lion Andy Barnett is obviously I would like to see Mick win, my best mate, but we're not talking about that. It's who I think looks determined as all hell, who deserves to win, who does a lot for the game, does all the right things, tries his guts out every single shot. And I just really like the guy too.
The guy is absolutely ruthless.
He is he is a lovable, huggable, cuddly bear off the table. But
Jeez,
that's a big break.
That is.
Why does he do the cup break when he's got that up his sleeve?
That wasn't a cut break, was it?
No, he changed. He changed. I saw a couple of days ago. He changed from the cut break to that. Look at this break. That
Yeah,
is a walloping break. That is textbook power and timing perfection. Andy, do not use the cut break when you have that weapon on your arm.
Personally, I think the cut break is the most negative thing going around.
I think there's a time and a place for it, but that time and place is not very often. So I think Andy's going to make his way, and I got a feeling it's going to be like a debuting Ben Foster semis, and that's going to be like a 9-8. But there's something about Ben Foster too.
That's Mick's got a. Oh, that's quite a handy kiss there.
And this just tends to be what's happening for Mick a bit. Like I don't want to lean on him too hard here.
No, we're his good mates.
But I feel like because we are his good mates, we actually can be a bit more critical on him. But you don't want to be too harsh. But
to be fair though, Alex should have made that out at the start. But
I just feel Mick's not been he's not been polished enough.
yeah,
And I think sooner or later, if he doesn't sharpen up, and he would agree with me here 100%, if he doesn't sharpen up, eventually one of these guys is going to start punishing him
I
for
think
these mistakes, and
someone-
he knows that. He 100% knows that.
they're all very good players here in the quarters, but I think Andy Barnett is the guy that will.
I think Andy
Punish.
is unforgiving. He's just relentless, and I think if you make these mistakes, especially against Andy, you're not going to win. So we'll see how it goes. All right, we've covered all the players, we've covered the tables, the tournaments,
Get stuck into the
the vibe, the food, the drinks, temperature. Let's look at this Andy. Let's look at this Andy one, because I think there's maybe a tactical frame or a tactical shot or two in the Mick one. After Andy's break, they looked a little tricky.
No, Daniel missed a pot.
Oh, right.
He actually missed a pot to that top left corner.
Whoops.
Oh.
Can't be doing them, Andy. Sometimes when you've got a shot like that Andy had, you just sort of think, just where do I not want it? Because anywhere down in this half was fine, and you can go either of those yellows to the black. So sometimes you just got to say to yourself, you know what, just don't stick it behind the red.
Well, he had a big pocket there, so we could have actually gone with the white and come down to this bottom right-hand rail. Yeah, sort of worked the white round a bit, because he wasn't going to miss the pot.
Tricky shot here for Alex.
I think he has got one rail though.
Does he
bottom
go
rail.
twice over? Well, that squared up a lot off that second rail, didn't it? Jeez. Well, that's
It did actually.
That's a great result.
They're not sliding as much now.
No.
With the more play we've had on them, the less sliding is happening.
That's a great result for Andy. He's covered the black, but he's left the yellow on.
Oh,
That was fine. Yep.
good chance for Mick here for 3-0. This is actually perfect too. He could just follow through. Red top left and. Oh dear, oh dear.
Has he gotten away with it?
Well, he didn't even get close.
He needs to.
Did not even get close with that pot mark.
I don't actually know what happened there. I've not actually seen him hit a ball like that before.
He's done a few of those shots, so I just can't.
Not. Is he cute? I think he's cued across it maybe or something. But he's this is what's happening. He's sort of just getting away with it a bit, you know. But it's not going to keep happening. He's winding up here. Oh, what a great shot!
Yep.
That's a
Well, doesn't
great
want to be
shot.
hampered, though.
That's a right cut. Like, tell you what, 2-0 down. You know, he's got to just miss the jaws and square it up, check it over.
There you go.
It's a really good shot, and Barney taking advantage of the good result getting out of the snooker there. Danyal couldn't punish him. Even a black like that may look easy, and you think, oh yeah, on the Supremes these are easy, you just drop them in. I'm telling you, it's not.
They are not.
That black was very missable. He's going to go twice over here, Andy. Looks good. Yep. So this is where Daniel's going to be really tested in the match play department, isn't he?
I'd like to see, what sort of match play Danyal has got. He's just going to have to, find some grit, and because Andy's not going to let up. Stone 4-0 up on Dave Ewing. Mark.
What's that? Sorry, I was
Stone
reading.
4-0 up on Dave.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's on the 7-footers with your traditional big boy players, your Woodsies and Rusties, and them. Scorelines they tend to be a bit more predictable, but the talent coming through now, and on these tables with the cutthroat rules and aggressive style, 4-0 up can happen in a blink of an eye. And Dave maybe I haven't seen the match, but Dave maybe he's only made one mistake and he's 4-0 down, and that happens a lot. You know, you don't have to be a Justin Sage, to punish everyone's mistakes constantly. These guys here, your Alex's, Stones, Daniels, these young guys, they can really punish you if you're not all over it.
The yellows actually look pretty good here for Mick.
Mick wants the white ball cleaned when the white is 1 mil away from falling into the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, he was just going to pick it up.
I don't think the umpire knows. He's actually got to. So he's actually got to show the ref.
Why doesn't Mick just do it? Or just get Alex
how
to do it.
Clean the cue ball.
Just get Alex to do it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Alex.
Just get Alex to do it. That's the best way to do it. That's it. And you'll tend to find that these guys, they can sort this stuff out. Someone in the comments, I'm sure, is going to go under paragraph 42 subsection A of the rules. The opponent is not allowed to approach the table, thus loss of frame, and if they clean the white, it is a serious breach of conduct of ethnicity and eligibility, and therefore forfeit the entire match. We don't need to see that. We don't want to hear it. These guys can sort it out themselves. Yes, they used a piece of chalk to mark it. Who cares? Let's get on with it. And he used his t-shirt to clean it.
That was full on there.
Probably someone's going to put up a chart of it's going to statically charge the white now, giving it Super Saiyan-like powers.
Ooh. Oh, that's actually, they're all on here, the yellows. It's just a matter of finding the right path.
So someone like an Andy, when he goes 3-0 up, what he does is he's not like a Rusty when he goes 3-0 up. When Rusty goes 3-0 up, or like a Rusty, a Ben Noonan, these guys, when they go 3-0 up on you, you see their arm loosen up. You see the flow, you see the rhythm, their energy levels are great, and you're like, oh God.
Yep.
Every extraction starts working, they loosen up on the break, and they just start making all their shots. With someone like Andy,
he'll kill you slowly.
He'll put the foot on the throat. He won't let you go. He's like a python.
Yeah.
He'll just keep squeezing and squeezing, and he'll make you have to do things. He'll set you up in a position where it's like, okay, you got to knock in this big ball, otherwise you now go 4-0 down, 5-0 down, 6-0 down. He makes it very difficult for you.
He's not going to do goofy stuff. It's just not going to.
I've never seen him do anything goofy at all. So Alex has gone for the pot there, but he's missed it by such a margin that it's bounced up and covered the yellow beautifully.
It's actually, he'll take that for sure.
Or maybe he was trying to do that, but I don't think so. I've played many shots of my time, and the commentary has called something that I called it wrong, and they'll say, oh, it's a really bad shot, and you're watching and you're like, oh, but I wasn't even trying to do that, so we never know 100% sure what they're actually trying to do.
Oh, Mick actually wanted to hit that red,
Yeah.
the top right, to get it out of the way so that his yellow could go past it, but he missed the red.
Yeah, I like the shot, putting the pressure on. Yeah, just gotta refine it. I just keep looking at this Andy Barnett fella play.
Yeah.
He's looking
I
good.
think that the favourite's emerging, I feel. I know it's only 3 frames in, but I don't know if he's even missed a ball yet. I know he's snooking himself, but it's the only error so far.
I do feel, in my opinion, Andy is emerging out from the pack, but Stone is 4-0 up, but I can't see that. Oh, we got like a bird's eye view, or is that table 1 and 2? Oh, no, it's 1 and 2. I mean, Stone is 4-0 up. Maybe he's ran 4 racks and he's playing like Chris Melling, and then everyone would say, "No, look at Stone. He's ran 4 racks. Stone's the man. He beat Luke Foster." I'm actually not sure who Stone has played outside of that. I don't keep track of who everyone plays.
So he played Luke Foster, and then he followed up with a win over.
It doesn't actually matter who it was in the last 16. They were all good.
Well, first rounds were just minefields everywhere.
There was, yeah. So Stone 5-0 up.
So someone
Oh, right. So, okay.
who's having a good carnival.
Michael Hayes is actually playing really well, in my opinion. One of, or perhaps the most improved player, maybe even in the country from what I've seen. I think he's handled himself very well.
Shooting very well.
Yeah. So before that, Michael Hayes rolled Jaden D'Amica 6-0.
Wow.
And Blake Marshall. Blake's a good player from Tassie, 5-1.
So when do you see Jaden D'Amica lose to Love? I mean, Jaden's quality.
So this is what's happening though on these tables and rules. People, they get a bit of momentum, and they get some flow and some confidence, and combine a bit of a run of the balls, and it does crazy things.
Just on Jaden D'Amica, I think he'll be the next ace probably in Captain Australia for the next 20 years.
100%.
I think he's a great captain.
100%. Yeah, Jaden is not just a leading player of that generation as far as skill and talent goes, but he's got the skill and talent off the table as well. And that's, South Australia take their pool very seriously, and things like captaincies and all that they take very seriously. And there's a reason why Jaden is in the position he is. The man's shooting the lights out, and he's benched himself 6 times.
Yes.
6 times. I've seen captains who will not bench themselves a single frame no matter what.
Yeah.
And he's just, he'll win some frames and he'll go, "Nah, mate, I'll sit out. You have some games. It's all good. It's all good."
Australian pool's in good hands with him.
Absolutely. And the talent on show from the young guys here. Alex is 22. I just asked him, he's 22. Daniel's probably 20. Stone's probably 20. Who else we got again? Ben's maybe mid-late 20s.
Yep.
You know. Morgan's probably, 30? 32? Early 30s?
Morgan will be around 32, 33, yeah.
You know,
Just a
and
couple years older than me,
then we got a few
Mikey.
we've got a few of the older boys. Andy, Mick, Dave, probably, around the 40, give or take something.
Mikey Cacciola is around my age. He's still young, so.
Oh, what's he done here?
Oh no.
He's over, but I think he might still be on it. Do you think he's on the Alex Kingsbury?
I think he's on it, yes. I
What's
think
that?
there's enough sticking out.
What do you reckon, Dan? Use your eagle eyes. Do you think that's on?
I think he can catch enough of enough of it.
Oh, it's a big deal, isn't it? That's probably for 3-1 or 2-all. Daniel Porter, a chance here. Andy Barnett did not make the out. This is not
Now
This is not easy.
Looks like the white's running here.
Even the pot itself is actually not easy. Like, he should get it, but the camera makes all these look easier than what they are.
Yeah.
That may have rolled out or missed. It looked high from the start, but I'm telling you now, that was not a gimme shot. That was not a twitch. Like, that's just a miss. He's obviously disappointed that he didn't land better and that he didn't make it, but that was not an easy shot.
Alex was on that red, by the way, and potted it.
Yeah, and these are big deals. You know, that was if he goes in off there, it probably goes 3-1 up. Instead, it's looking like 2-all. I think you can mark this down as year 1 of next gen. Next gen coming through. Ooh, what's he done there?
Got a double though.
Now is he going to hit this a bit harder, or is he going to hit it softer like last time and it might throw?
Well, you'd think about his last one, how it threw wide. So just allow that sort of throw. I'd punch it a bit. I'd punch it.
That's
what
a better
he's done.
pace.
Yeah,
That's a
there you
better
go.
pace. So take note of anyone on the Supremes. That's how you play them. So the way he's played that was hard enough to remove the throw, but not so hard that it doesn't square up.
Yeah.
It's that perfect pace.
And to see how he learned from his last one.
He did,
There.
100%.
He's switched on.
If I could, I'd love to go over and give him the mic and say, what did you do in that double different to the other one? And he'd be able to tell you.
Yep.
Absolutely. So that was a really important double there to go 2-all. Alex, very holds his nerve very well. A really nice guy too.
I wonder how Alex's dad. I actually know Alex quite well again through juniors, and his dad. Go around with him everywhere. So I'm sure his dad very nervous watching this right now.
Alex has held himself very well this whole trip. He's been getting frames in the WA side, which I love. I don't know what their structure and process is and all that, but I know he didn't make their team. But he's here as like a player manager kind of thing, and he's getting games, which he deserves, and he's winning games. Seems like the kind of guy who just does all the right things.
Yeah,
Does all the right things,
Oh, he's a super nice guy. Oh. Yeah, they don't come much nicer than him.
So a good chance for Alex and a chance for Daniel Porter. So Daniel's you got to get these now. It's at the point you can't go 5-0 down against Andy Barnett.
You want to get a frame. You want to feel good about yourself.
Let's just going to read some comments here. Oh yeah, Healy. The matches have been great. Dan's covering them. CueballTV's doing an amazing job covering all these matches. We've got this beautiful arena. We've got this beautiful arena type setup. It
is nice, isn't it?
From a player's point of view, Gussie, we've been playing a long time, and normally there's like a show table or a match table that's maybe at the front of the room. But now we've actually got arena setups. I don't know if photos have been taken and put on social media or not of the actual arena setup, but you feel, from a player's point of view, you feel like a professional, like when you're going out into that arena.
Oh, I think it's amazing being out there. You look at the extra screens. We've actually got it, even in the arena here, there's a massive projector screen, which everyone can watch. Just a truly great. Just actually now I'm sitting back looking around. It's a truly great setup. If anyone from any of the other countries saw this setup, you'd say it's a world class. Good job, Dan, and everyone involved. Very good job. I run a small business myself, and I can see all the details, the time and money and attention that's gone into all the little things to set all this up. It's a big task. So Dan, are you serious? So Dan actually built this arena in his front yard. So while everyone's doing their thing, Dan's there with the welder and God knows what else he's used to put this thing together. You actually built that, Dan.
Dan, you're too humble. You just, that's really awesome. Like
Wow.
the cost of money for the materials, and the time. I wouldn't be surprised if that took you 100, 200 hours or something. How long did that take you, Dan? A couple of 100 hours? 100, 200? We're going to say 2 24-hour days in a row. So 48 hours non-stop. He worked through the night.
That's unbelievable.
I'm going to say, Dan, I'm going to say it took you 40 hours to build it, but it also took you another 60 hours to prepare, to design, to draw it. Don't sell yourself short, Dan. Come on, 100 hours. What else
That's unbelievable, actually.
Big shot here by Alex. Big shot. Too thick. No good.
No. And Daniel did miss the out on
So
those reds.
that situation with Alex in a rover is really bad. You're actually better off to almost hit it a bit harder. And if you miss the yellow, actually come out rather than sit.
When you cover pockets here, you don't want them right in the pocket. You just want them sort of lingering in an annoying area.
In the way. So Daniel did not make that out, an out that he's really needs to start making. So I think the experience really showing in the Daniel Porter Andy Barnett match.
Which look, Daniel's probably feeling the nerves as well.
Absolutely.
Quarterfinals of the Australian titles. So
Knocked Rusty out in the first or second round.
that was nice to see.
No, we don't say those things except against Rusty. You're allowed to say whatever you want. We got. Let's read some more comments. Yeah, Mick does have gears. He can really switch it up. The my problem with Mick right now is it's a touch and a feel thing. He's not fully committing to all his shots, so it's not like a choice of game style or flow. It's the holding back. He just seems to be holding back something. So
Yeah.
hopefully he can switch some gears and show us the class that he is. Gussie, do you prefer, this is from Aaron Davies, do you prefer these Supremes or the we don't call them the old tables, we call them the 7-footers. I think we call them the 7-footers.
Yep. Aaron, how you going, mate? I actually...
It was a good
I'll
shot
be
by
honest,
Alex.
I prefer Supremes.
It's not a bad shot. Yep.
Look, I'll always love our tables. I think the best combination is international rules on the 7-footers. I think that's actually really enjoyable. But as far as playing the game, I just think the Supreme tables are... I just think they're quite sexy. They're very appealing. They're attractive.
They turn Gus on, basically. Yeah. I think with the 7-footers, when they are built well and they got nice new cloth on it, I think the 7-footers are just a dream to play on. A really nicely built 7-footer. World rules or international rules, but probably international rules. Look, let's get serious. International rules are far better than world rules. That's just unanimous across the board. But the problem with the 7-footers, when they're not made very well, or maybe a little bit the pockets too tight, or the cloth a bit worn, balls just become... The game is just so difficult, so things can get negative. And then when you've got the international rules that complement aggressive style, and then you've got a very tricky table, it's this weird mismatch of... It's a weird combination.
Someone like an Ace at Empire, all of his tables, I played the Empire Classic earlier in the year, and every table played the same. They were just all consistent. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Never been in a pool hall where it doesn't matter which table you play on, they were just all consistent.
Yeah, that's I think what we want as players as well. You don't want to be like, table 7's too tight, table 8's too slow, this one's that one. The audience are happy that you fixed your kettle nose as well.
Oh, I think it's... Who said
that? Try Trent, of course. I didn't even read it.
Mum sent me a message. Mum.
Oh, yep. And Trent built the railings that were going around to create also the vibe of the arena. So thank you very much, Trent, for that. I hear that took you 500 hours. No, Trent probably whipped that up in an hour. It looks awesome. I'm not saying it looks bad. It actually is the workmanship of Trent with the old welder.
welder, Trent the welder.
The welder. That should be easy. Unique
My mum
name.
actually, with the whistling thing, my mum actually sent me a message this morning saying, like, why do you keep whistling?
So Andy taking out the frame. Look, I know some people out there would like us to call every single shot on both tables constantly. But then some people like us to talk about other things as well. So we're trying to do a blend.
Well, is it better to have people talking or nothing at all?
Well, I think with people can see what's going on in the matches. They can see, but they can't see what's happening also outside of the arena. They can't see what's happening on other tables around the tournament, what the vibe is. You know, there's a lot of things that people can't see. Like Rob Bowen just sat down. People can't see that.
Yeah.
He just sat down.
Having a good tournament.
Oh, that's a really big deal. That's
Surely
a really
you had
big
to
deal.
go harder there too. Just really, because the red's over the hole. Wouldn't you go harder there, Mark? Well, he aimed it all wrong anyway because he hit the red fat, the black fat.
I think it was like a thick top spin. He's probably played it good. He's just caught it probably the only way possible for this to happen. Tusha, Mark, what's your opinion on the Joshua Hands push shot? Wow, he's
missed it. That's
I mean, it's not a deliberate foul, but I tell you what. You would not have a deliberate foul there, of course. But, geez, he seriously misjudged that. My opinions on the Joshua Hands push shot is I'm very confident I know what it was, whether a push shot or not. But my opinion is all you people on social media are fruitcakes for obsessing so much over one little thing like that. That was a beautiful match from a experienced tournament winner like Mick against a future Australian champion Joshua, who ran 3 really good racks to take it to Mick, and then had an unfortunate situation of something like that. And instead of focusing on a really good match and a really good tournament, the most exposure probably anything has had here is a ridiculous situation like that. So in my opinion, everyone needs to pull their head in and focus on the positives and all the good things. You know the people who are most upset about that? All the armchair experts at home. If anyone could see Joshua with that, he took it on the chin, he got on with it, he's a great kid.
Oh, yes.
And he and Mick, there's no issues there. There's no issues with umpires. There's actually no issues. The only issues people have are the people at home.
That can't be any. That is so true.
So that's my thoughts on that. So Mick, is he going to get away with it again? I think he might get away with it again.
Alex should have been.
We should call him Houdini.
I don't know how many lives he's got.
Houdini Scerri. Houdini Scerri. Mick 3-2, but just struggling for form, Alex and Mick in that match. That match might be the that grindy, they're both just trying to get through the match,
I want to ask some of the... Oh, so Dave's got a frame on the board there. Ben Foster, Morgan Evans, 2-all. Still early in that one.
I wonder if Morgan might be this dark horse. This dark horse just making his way quietly through the field.
Well, I think he did beat Craig Stevens in their state title, I believe.
Oh, he's absolute quality player. No doubts there. Well, whoever wins out of Alex and Mick will absolutely have to play better than this to what we would assume be against Andy Barnett.
Yes.
Because Andy's on a mission.
He hasn't made many errors at all. I'd say 2 errors maybe.
Maybe a couple, yeah. I mean, if Danyal had played well, maybe the score's 3-2 to Andy. But we can't expect anyone to play perfect.
No, in saying Daniel has had his chances, but
Yep.
unfortunately just hasn't been able to take him. So Mick here going reds. Yeah, he pots this opener. You'd think he should make the out here. So red's looking nice here. Cool.
What I think Mick needs to do, I think he needs to speed up a bit. I think he needs to walk with more. Actually, he's doing a little bit now, walking with some
He's still,
speed and authority.
yeah.
Get some presence. Get some good energy happening. Make some shots. You know, pot this one down the rail.
He's-
Cannon the black half ball if that's what you want to
He's
do.
still got a skip in his step. I mean, there's nothing wrong with his attitude. It's just that the actual play.
Do you think he's trying too hard? I feel like he's maybe trying too hard. If that may sound funny to some people.
He's certainly doing well to hide it, though. Can't really.
A good,
Even that shot there. I mean, he's kind of.
it's another good break by Andy. They didn't quite come out as nice, but still did it okay.
Oh, we want young Danyal to get a frame. Come on.
Yeah, like that one, he didn't really bring it out, did he?
No, look,
Like-
he's kind of.
He could have brought the white out into bulk, and still been okay.
See now, he's going to have to take this rail ball, but he's still got that red at the top of the table. Well, near the right middle.
Yeah, this
And then
it's fidgety, isn't it? This one.
yeah.
Oh, geez, he really wants that red to be onto the bottom left. Do we reckon that red?
Oh, I think it is.
I'd say it is. The thing with that red to the bottom left is he needs to be straight on it, so then he can top forward to play the bottom red to the bottom right. If there's any sort of angle,
What's he? I'm not sure what he's looking at here.
he's actually looking to stun between the triangle of yellows on the right hand side and come down to the bottom of the table and play maybe red to left middle.
Oh, didn't really get too close. And
All right, so this is sort of what we're saying about the Andy Barnett. Andy Barnett is mopping up these yellows 9.7 out of 10. Alex needs to really start punishing Mick for his mistakes.
if you want to make the semi-finals, the Australian titles, you've got you know, you got to make these. There's just no ifs or buts.
What do we got here? Balls and cue size, Jamo, you're the expert on that, so I'll leave that in your department. Yes, Andy Barnett is very focused. He's see, first shot there by Alex. Not quite right. You know, just a bit off.
Oh yeah, I did miss that.
Nothing working for Danyal. Yeah, it's just one of those matches for Danyal. He's trying to put it together. He's trying to make some stuff happen with the chances he's getting, but it's just one of those tricky matches he can't find himself working his way into. Shigina Pollux Roy, you didn't actually answer the question. Well, let me see what the question was. I gave you my opinion. Patrick, I think I actually summed up my opinion very good. What is my opinion on the push shot? You didn't actually ask was it a foul or not.
Alex just.
So I gave you my opinion on it.
Oh, you didn't actually say. Yeah.
I gave you my opinion.
Yeah.
You didn't actually ask was it a foul or not.
Can I put you on the spot and ask you, was it a push shot or not?
I'm actually not. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
To my answer was the whole point is that all the focus was put into the wrong thing.
So Alex, he's struggling on this out, but he's still making the balls. So needs to pull out a good one here though.
Yeah, you're right. Just pop the balls when Andy's doing the big breaks. When he's getting the ball, they're gettable. you know, he's got an opportunity to get them, and when he's not, they're landing a bit slicey dicey. So another good shot there by Alex. Has he continued from this out?
He has,
Yep.
but it's been messy.
Yeah.
But he's still making the balls. He did fluke one though. Put his hand up and said sorry to Mick.
On this out?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay. So Alex not showing the form he has in the previous matches. But sometimes this happens in matches when one player or both players get off to a bad start. They're both trying to break out of that. They're both trying to break out of that standard.
I think if he was feeling good there, he takes the rail ball first. I reckon.
Possibly, yeah. So now this one down the rail, which he's got to take on. This is on day 1 or 2, you can dead weight this down there. Hopefully the table doesn't roll and you're pretty much always knocking it in. But now this is a tough shot because he's got to hold the wide a bit. He's got to dig down. This is tough. I'm telling you, this is tough. He's got to hit this very good.
He wants to just screw it back. Just a couple inches will be perfect.
Oh, what a good shot. That is I'm telling you now.
How hard that is on these.
3-2 down on an out that you should be more routine. Telling you now, that is a match saving shot.
I think that's the best shot of the match so far.
100%. 100%. Held his nerve there very well, Alex. Well done. It's tricky. What's Andy got to do here? He's sort of got to maybe... Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Whoo! That was a close one. Beautiful shot by Andy. He's just played that to perfection.
Yeah.
The lion showing his claws and fangs.
He'll move himself on the hill.
Look at this shot down the rail. Look at this.
Yeah,
Beautifully struck. Beautiful. Yeah. That's tough. That is tough.
Could not have cued it any better.
I tell you, every time I just watch Andy play, every time I'm seeing him out there, I'd love for him to be an Australian champion. I just can't help but...
Andy?
Yeah. You know?
He'll be a very likeable Australian champion.
Yep, another good shot. Always a good shot, Andy. He's always a good shot. And even when he plays a bad shot, it doesn't look that bad. Big break by Mika. Gets the ball, deserves the ball. How are they going to cluster up the top right? Pretty
I think
good. I think
that's good, I think.
Well, there's only an out on yellows. There is no out. Well, yes, it's possible on reds, but it's ludicrous. So you've got to go the yellows, and they're all on. It's probably all about this open. Oh no, he's on this bottom one here. Well, they're all on, I think.
I think they're all on. Yes.
All right, Mick's got to start making these outs. He's got to start actually making clearances because... Ooh, Andy Barnett, the lion.
Yes.
The
Could
lion.
that be a TP moment?
It possibly could be. The lion caught sleeping there. See, with this, Dan just brought something up. So Andy's missed there and he's left it safe. But you've got to think in Danyal's position, if that yellow goes in, Andy's already knocked in as black. And
Correct.
But all you've got to do from Danyal is like survive this shot. There's a number of safeties. I don't know if I'll be going this way. I'll be looking at playing the white to the top end of the table. This is risky.
Oh, if he's played that.
Ooh, is that enough?
Is this just a swerve?
Might be a swerve.
It might be a swerve.
See, when I look at the table,
That's perfect by Mick.
when I look at the table, all he had to do was, oh, you know what? Maybe the cross double to the bottom left corner was on. Yep, that looks pretty good.
Yep.
Can't really see too much. Really, what's happened?
What's going on?
Oh, he's getting Alex to watch.
They have a referee there.
Yeah. The ref's a nice guy, but Alex has 22-year-old laser eyes.
The referee doesn't look that old.
Ooh. I didn't say that. I said the referee is a nice guy, but Alex has 22-year-old laser eyes. I'm very careful with my words these days, Gus. If people are trying to trip me up, they're not getting me.
No, you've never been. You've always been careful.
Oh, jeez, the chat's going nuts. What's going on in here?
Yes, Bella. Sorry, I'm just a bit distracted, guys. I have my sister playing on a table in the corner down there. So.
Yeah. Cheers, Trish. Let's see by Mick. Where's this going? Oh, it's going to sit on the black. Oh, and the worst possible angle.
Me.
Oh, you know what? Like, I think he's actually hit that pretty good. Normally, I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to the game. You should say, oh, you shouldn't play it with the pace and land on the black or whatever. But you got to think, if that white is 1 centimetre away from the black, it's on easy to the middle, and a couple of centimetres any other way. Oh my God, here we go. Oh, what a shot. What a big hit. That's a great shot. Just had enough of it, hey, that he could just clip. Just had enough.
I think this Alex and Mick actually, I think it's got Hill written all
Yeah, it
over
does. It does have Hill written
Alex
all
is
over
not going to go away.
This shot. Boom.
Oh, come on, Daniel. Get on the board.
No, Dan, we don't talk about stuff like that. Dan trying to cause fires. Don't worry, I'm sure someone out there is going to
Daniel's just giving
80 frames per second hyper zoom in and do all that, but if that's what you want to do, you can do that. It was a great shot.
Daniel's just showing his personality there, gave it a fist pump to the crowd after.
He's
on the board.
I actually feel like he's a bit of an entertainer.
He is.
I feel like he's a bit of an entertainer.
Wow, that is a oh gee whiz,
monstrous break. I think is this match heating up? I think it's heating up.
I'm so excited, Mark. I don't know about you, but
I think it's heating up. I think this match is heating up.
It was worth getting up at 8 a.m. to have a shower and come down here and.
It's probably the hardest thing you've got to do all day, guys. That's the hardest thing you've got to do all day. So Alex, can he respond here with a master as well?
Uh-oh.
No, he's just he's feeling it. And they're open, and he's left the plant on.
I was just about to say, you got to.
Alex is feeling it. He's just got to calm down a little bit. What do we got in the old commentary? Which state is most successful in regards to titles? I would say overall, South Australia would have to have won the most. I don't know overall titles. I've been involved for about coming up close to 20 years now. In those 20 years, I would say,
yeah, when they
close between South Australia and Victoria over those 20 years.
When they call out when South Australia and Victoria, whenever they made the grand final, and Joe Fanto calling out all the wins South Australia won in this year and this year, I think it is more than Vic's.
I think 20 plus years ago, South Australia won heaps and heaps and heaps, and Victoria was quite often coming second. Over 10 to 20 years ago, I think that changed, probably leaning more towards Victoria, but I could be wrong. And over the past 10 years, it's probably been maybe more Victoria, but it's probably a shared between Victoria and South Australia. So I'd probably say a shared between Victoria and South Australia over the past 10 or 20 years. Dan the man on a comeback. So I haven't really watched a couple of shots on mixed table. It seems a standard out from when I first looked at it a few shots ago.
Yeah, he lost position.
Lost position.
It seems to be sort of the norm of the match.
I was going to say that. It seems to be the theme of the match, losing position. That's a sign of nerves.
Well, he doesn't want to be on the rail, though.
And then you've got to start doing this. And then you you just run off a little bit.
You're scrambling.
You're scrambling. Can he drag this in? Might be able to drag this in and just kill the pace.
Yeah. Oh, he missed it by a long
goodness. My goodness.
way. A long way. He's actually left, I think, the black. Oh, he's missed it by that much. The black actually passes that yellow. And Daniel's got another one there. Well, you'd think no real issues here on the reds mark. I mean, you got that red left middle, but
Right now the issues are nerves. Certainly not skill ability or where the balls lie. That's a good shot.
Yep.
Little bit.
What's his next shot though?
A little bit stiff with the white. He should be right with the one to the middle and bring the white off, a couple, 2 or 3 rail or something. But
yeah, looking at the table, like from just my eyes, that's not too bad.
this is actually a situation where the camera probably makes it look worse. Yeah. The hard part is the white on the rail. You'd certainly think you'd be okay here, but again, nerves are the issue here. Big break by Andy.
Oh, he's
missed it again. They just
and I think
can't put it together. They're just struggling out there.
I mean, if we're keeping stats with missed pots and everything like that, I'd like to see that.
Stone is 7-3 up on one of the outside tables.
1 frame away from a semi-final berth.
Nice flick there for Mick.
Yep. So, geez, Alex has let another one go.
We see the yellow there first.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
I think it was open table though. Could there be a little bit of a comeback?
I'll tell you what. Daniel gets the next couple. Yeah.
Could there be a bit of a comeback on the Daniel Porter Andy Barnett match? 2-all. Ben Foster Morgan Evans. Is that really just 2-all?
4-3 up.
Bit of a grindy match on the Ben Foster table.
Are we both on here?
Danny boy, the crowd's heating up a little bit. Even a couple of WA boys are getting involved. The smiling assassin, Luke Anglesey over there. Things are just heating up a little bit.
Now he's taking a toilet break. That's it. All right. Yeah, Stone. Yeah, looks like
Stone's got a good chance.
he's got 2 yellows left in the black. Could he be our first man into the Australian 8-ball pool championships here at the Commercial Club in Albury into the semi-finals.
Ben Foster, 3-2. Must be. There's no umpires on those out. It's funny. We've had to have timers for every single thing constantly, but when it comes to the Open, no timers. There you go. That's quite weird. So we got a big break by Mick, but an open table. Stone. This is one of the biggest shots of his life coming up right now.
He's actually got a yellow to the left.
Pretty good composure, actually, Stone.
Yeah, he does.
I think good composure.
I don't know about the mullet though. Oh, is he hampered queuing?
Oh, this is a tester.
This is nasty.
Ooh, stony tester shot. This one. It's one of those ones you can't really control. You can't really see it from the camera, but he's hampered queuing. He's got some hampered queuing, and I tell you what, if he knocks this in, it's a great shot, and he will probably have a shot on the black, but hard to tell. Just composing himself nicely, just getting ready. All right. Sorry, we're just watching the off in the distance. Great shot. What a shot. That's a fantastic shot. Well done. Well done. A much deserved win there.
I think I did predict him, didn't I?
You can't beat Dave Ewing 8-3 without doing some good stuff. So he's taken scalps here. He's beaten multiple. He's beaten multiple tournament contenders.
Very good play.
Very good player. Love to see these. I'm at the point in my 8-ball life where I'm really hopeful and excited for the next generation of players to come through and continue the Australian pool legacy and even do better.
Well, I think it's certainly in great hands.
It is. It's got this beautiful blend of some guys in their early 30s, like yourself and these boys, and you got these 20-year-olds coming through. These 20-year-olds coming through who are actually going to keep you guys on your toes. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All the guys like you and Mikey's and them. You're going to have your Daniel Porters and your Stone Stenhouses, Joshua Hands. These guys, they're going to be nipping at your heels, pushing you guys along.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't agree more there, Mark.
So foul or no? Yes or no? Not going to bother with that. Yeah, he's got some good recovery shots, Alex. The problem with it when you're starting to get to like quarterfinals, race to 8s, race to 9s and stuff, those recovery shots they start to bite you in the ass, because you can't just like keep doing them. And if you've got to keep doing them and your opponent doesn't, that's a good shot. Ooh, bit unlucky there. Where's that gone? Oh, it's smothered the yellow.
You don't always want him to have to snipe a pot.
Yeah. Like this out on yellows here is it's gone a little pear-shaped up there with that yellow landing where it has, but this is an out on yellows. It's a real scramble. There's nothing wrong with clipping off this half ball and leaving a safety on the top rail, like tucked in up behind the reds there, and then that'll open things up. It'll make it a lot easier. I think he's doing it. Oh yeah, there we go.
Well, we wanted to hide the cue ball there.
Look, it's not the worst. That's still not the worst. He did want to hide the cue ball, but this is the thing about playing the right shot. He's played the right shot, but he's executed it poorly. But it's still okay. As in, like, he'll still get back to the table here and be able to do something. Whereas if he went that out and didn't make it, and he knocks in 2 or 3 more yellows, the moment he makes a mistake, you almost lost a frame. So Andy with an out here. One you should make, but you've just lost the last 3 frames in a row, and the momentum has shifted to the other person. He's like a settler, you know.
There's no worse a feeling than have your opponent coming back when you're, I don't know, 4 or 5-0 up.
Yeah, go away,
Feels
just go away.
Feels like your life's just ending.
Yeah. You forget how to win frames.
Yes. There's Rob Bowen over there, just very happy with his carnival so far, sitting in the crowd.
It's not the worst miss. It's freed the black up. The yellow's in a good spot. The white's in a little bit of a tricky opening position.
He's got a lot of work with those 2 reds at the top of the table.
He does have a lot of work. I would argue that that's actually a really good result for Alex actually missing that ball. Potentially. We'll never know. What's Mick's plan here? How does he make this out? In theory, Gus. In theory, on paper.
If you're going to go for the out... Well, does that... Oh, jeez, I don't know.
I don't know either. Now, there are a number of ways to make the out by, like, loosely flying the white up into the top right hand of the table and getting a result by canning a yellow or a red or something like that. But you know, if Mick Hill was here and he's saying, right, this is how you make this out, I'm actually not, like, a good way to make it. That's the right shot. Something like that.
Yeah.
Just...
I think he wants Alex to go for it, yeah.
You know what? I think that could be dangerous. I think he's left Alex a chance here. Because Alex can play this yellow to the middle and top down and maybe cannon a red, or he can even top down to the... top spin down to the top and play an extraction off the one over the hole. Oh.
He's
Yeah.
I feel a bit for Alex because clearly he hasn't. He's been his last 2 matches he played really well, and
you can tell by his body language right now. If you look at Alex's body language there,
he's slumped in the chair.
Slumped in the chair.
So
goodness me. I promise you guys, these are actually good players. They are actually really good. Yeah. Yep. So another good out by Andy.
The Andy Danyal match, I mean, it's 7-3, but yeah, it's just been a far better match actually, with a lot of less errors. But does he get the yellow pass mark? Top right, then great opportunity here for Alex.
Yeah, really good opportunity here. Alex's Champ of Champs tournament that was just on, he beat Andy Barnett, then he beat Ben Noonan, and then he almost beat Kurt Dunham. Shooting good.
Oh, you want to just under-hit that as well, though, I feel.
Yeah. It's just...
the pots aren't going in cleanly, that's for sure.
Yeah.
When they both are potting balls.
Yeah. Alex has beaten Jake McCartney, then Travis Crawley on his way to this quarterfinals. The kid can play, but right now he's just showing some nerves out there. Jeez, he should be playing this long yellow.
He's a good killerist, Alex. He's knocked in a couple good balls.
That's nerves right there. You absolutely need to be playing that long yellow, backing yourself, punching it in, coming up the table.
His brain probably now, he's probably a little bit confused as well.
And this is where, if you shift from not playing well to also now playing the wrong shots, this is a bad combination. So on the other table we've got Danyal here, not going away.
No, he's showing some heart here, Danyal.
Good.
He didn't just lay down and...
Good match on this other table actually. Yeah, he's fighting.
We wanted to see how Danyal would go, you know, being that far down, how he would respond.
See how quickly he's just gotten down on the trickier of the three reds. He's just gotten down. He's got to drag this in nicely. They're getting through the ball really nicely on the other table. That's a really dodgy shot by Mick.
Was he going for the skill shot there?
I'm not sure, but he's left Danyal a routine double.
Mick,
He says he got a kick or something. I don't know what the kick has changed though. Look at just on the other table. They're playing with flow. Alex is 50-50 to bang this double in.
No, he didn't get close to it. That was a chance. That was a chance. So basically, the winner of this is basically just going to I was actually doing a body per se. They're just going to just fall to the finish line. And
has he lost the white a little bit there straight away? Is he on the wrong side of this red to the middle?
It appears so. I think he has to come up and down.
I think he's lost the white straight away. What's he doing?
Yes, he has lost. Yes, he has.
We're trying to defend them. We're trying to be nice, but
he might actually put a snooker in here.
You know, this is a quarterfinals of the Australian titles, and these are two absolutely quality players, a two-time champ Mick Scerri as well,
Victorian captain.
And this is just not good enough. I'm going to be honest. This is just not good enough. They know it though. They're under no illusion of the standard of this match, and it's tough out there.
Alex has a one rail here, and if he pots it, he's going to have the black to the top left. So, and I'll tell you what though, if he hits it, he's not going to be leaving Mick. Well, yeah, not going to be leaving him anything easy, and he's not feeling great, so just needs to hit this. Needs to hit it. He has hit it.
So I'd normally say that this frame is probably over, but I don't really know what's going to happen.
I think Mick will just play another safety.
Danyal with an opportunity here. He doesn't seem too happy, but I think on yellows, you pot this and you go crash bang.
You are crashing into these. Yes.
You got plays with pace. Yeah, just like that. See, he didn't look...
very well.
Yeah, Mick's lost the white a little bit. Again, maybe. I don't know. That's what I thought with Danyal. I thought it actually was okay. Like, they're all on.
Yep, okay. Well, usually would put this in the book. I don't know what might happen.
It'd
next.
normally be chalked up, but we'll wait after this shot. My goodness. Can he hold? Can he hold that?
He's just looked to the sky.
I don't know if he can. I think he's going to go up and down.
He needs to go up and down, I think.
And the yellow's in the way a little bit. He's got to play it. So normally this is not a big deal. Maybe just a little, a hint of right-hand side. He's playing it low. Oh my goodness. You know what? Just play it to the top left corner.
15's just been called. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. It's that.
Mick's just showing
Look,
some
we're
emotion.
here to commentate and call the match. We're not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm actually just starting to feel for him now.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling for him. Look, Alex is 22 and got the, nowhere near the experience or the resume of Michael. So I can understand, first time quarterfinals or whatever. Mick's been in this position many times.
Yeah. I'm not too sure what's going on. It's been terrible.
You know,
and
I don't think Mick is actually trying to do anything. I think Mick is just hoping to pop the balls and just hoping. I think there's a lot of hoping going on.
Well, if we were keeping stats on missed pots, it'd be out of the roof.
Yeah, their pot success. They're on about 57% pot success, I reckon, right now. Like I said, we're here to commentate and call it. We want to be positive and we want to talk about the good stuff. You want to talk about the good stuff? Show this other match here. This is the good stuff.
Tell you what, Danyal is...
He's underhit that, but that shot's...
When was the last time Danyal missed a ball?
Man, I've seen about 2 balls missed on this other table. Without exaggeration, there's probably been... I reckon he'll get this.
The crowd's going to go off if he gets it.
Look at that shot. What a match on the other table.
Tell you what.
A match. Without exaggeration, and I'm not trying to be mean here, but I reckon there's been as many mistakes in that last frame with Alex and Mick as there has been in the entire match on the other table.
I fully agree. Sorry, I just got sidetracked. Look, I don't know who broke those, but these yellows are...
See, in the Danyal Andy match, they're mopping these up just about every time, but in this match, they're just in such survival mode.
I don't even think one player in this Alex Michael has potted off the other person's break.
Even that. What are you doing?
Dear oh dear.
Do something. Try and actually do something.
Well, I don't know what that was.
It's almost like they're getting so accustomed to many mistake pool, but because they're still winning frames, it almost like seems okay. Like I said, they're fully aware of the standard that they've brought to this match, and they're hating it. I just got to do something.
Just make these. Just make them.
Do you do a soft cannon into the black?
No, I don't think you really need to touch the black, to be honest.
Where does the black go then?
Right middle.
How do you get there?
Off this... that's a good question, actually. Okay, that was the right shot.
See, a day or two ago, that would have fallen in. Still not easy here for Dan. You can't really play... for Alex, you can't really...
I do know that, but again, where those yellows were, a player of mixed class, you should be making those.
Yes, he lost control.
First
shot.
First shot, that's why.
Big break by Andy. Look at that break. You'd think the balls are racked up at the other end.
I'll tell you what.
Look at yellows.
I think this is no... I think we should focus on this Andy Danyal. Danyal gets these at 7-6 from 6-0 down mark.
What we got here? Yeah, it is hard to reset. That's it, Des. That's actually a really good point. It is hard to hit the reset button when you're struggling. You're out there and you're struggling more and more. That reset button seems to be getting smaller and smaller and further away. I think Daniel's a good chance here on the other table.
He was 6-0 down, folks. 6-0 down against Andy Barnett, who we felt...
Yeah,
probably
BJ.
the tournament favourite.
BJ on game day. Danyal is not going away. He's taking his opportunities. He hasn't had heaps. He has missed a couple of opportunities in this match, but I mean, no.
And they were really early.
And they were early, but you can't expect perfect pool. Especially he's a 20-year-old gaining experience.
He's excited. Oh, he's just...
Whoops. He's still okay. He's still okay.
He's got the yellow to the right middle.
Could this be a pot out on the other table?
No, Alex played a safety and left Mick on a pot.
Yeah. Alrighty
pot
then.
outs, Mark.
Welcome to the quarterfinals of Australian Pub Pool Champs. I think that's a little bit of a playful jab there from BJ, but look, yep.
What do you mean pub?
I think by maybe the standard of play. Look, I think if you were to see the standard of play that Stone brought on the other table, it was anything but pub pool. If you're watching this Andy Barnett, Danyal Porter, yes, there's been a few mistakes, but for the most part, it's been very good pool.
And BJ, you should come down and watch the actual week's play in the earlier singles, the teams, and you'll see the standard then.
Yeah, the standard's been good. The standard's been good. This is just one of those matches. don't know what's happening on the Ben Foster Morgan Evans match. If they're 3-3, I mean,
I actually forgot they were playing.
it really they're
Decent crowd building, actually. Yeah.
taking their time on the other table. I'll tell you that. Yeah, with I don't really know how to recloth the tables. I've done it twice, and I've taught myself, and I've never done recloth the table in my life. But yeah, there's maybe when they glued the cloth, they've glued it around the pockets as well. So now the glue's settled and the cloth is worn. It's sort of rocking back a little bit. How bad did you blokes play of these lads in the quarters? Well, again, it's sort of Alex and Mick they're having a bad match, but the other quarterfinals I think looks to be pretty good.
Well, I can tell you now,
pretty good standard.
BJ, Mick played myself, and I can't remember him really making any errors at all.
Yeah, Mick played Gus in the first round. Mick won that 6-0. Hardly put a foot wrong. Played very good. Well, we just saw some sort of big shot on the other table. So Gus played really well there, and myself, I played Luke Anglesey. Luke Anglesey ran five master breaks on me, and I missed a ball down a rail, and I mucked up the last frame. So I let a couple of frames go, and Luke ran most of the match out on me. So I was a spectator in 80% of my match. And Mick played very, very solid, very good pool against Gus. Didn't really make much of a mistake at all. So that's how we lost. I can't speak for anyone else. Well, sometimes, like I said before, sometimes the standard, even though it can be a little ugly. Oh, what are you doing, Alex? Sometimes the standard, even ugly sometimes, still makes for a more tense match. You know what I mean?
I think he needs to knock in this the yellow top left. Just.
Yeah. You just gotta, knock it in. Is it a bit straight, or can he like punch it down, or maybe screw back?
Big shot for Barney here, by the way. This is for the win.
It's for the winner, yeah.
Just focus on that.
Great shot by Alex.
Wow.
Ooh, Alex, that might be okay. He's actually hit it really well. That's one of the best shots he's hit. Daniel Porter, chance here.
Barney's missed that red by a long way. That's nice.
Beautiful shot by Danny boy. Daniel's son not going away. It's not going away. On the other table over there, they've either made the out or punished instantly for the other person's mistake.
Can you imagine if it goes 7-all? That crowd over there.
Not sure what he's tried to do there. That was always going to throw wide.
Is he on anything? Gee, this is tough. I mean, even if you pop this yellow bottom left, how's he getting onto the 8 from that yellow?
Yeah, he might need a good bit kiss and cannon on those reds there in the triangle red. Oh, he's just really not got into that, has he?
Oh, he's hampered queuing here.
He's actually twitching a little bit. That was a twitch. He didn't get into that. Had to play that with a bit of like bottom left, I think. Or maybe that's exactly what he wanted to do and try and open up the black. I don't think so, but maybe. 7-6. Yep. Tough shot here.
Yep.
Oh,
Danyal.
that's unlucky. That's really unlucky.
Oh, and he's, yeah. Oh, look at these, Mark.
Oh,
What do you like?
oh, you got to go. Oh, hang on.
Actually,
Go either. You can play the yellow to the top right and extract the one on the rail. I do like that as an option. I certainly like yellows better, and I think you'll see him play the extraction on the first shot on the
Yep.
right hand side.
yep.
Then you've basically just got one semi-tricky yellow, which is the one near the black spot where you rack the balls close to the red, and it's only a minor.
Well, you've got balls around it as well to, to try and get onto it as well.
Yeah, to try and sort it out.
Yeah.
So Mick's, yep, he's got the snooker there.
Yep. That's a good shot by Barney.
Such an unlucky in off that one. That's a real shame. Did he get a ball as well?
Yeah, look, I think he did, yeah.
No, he didn't. Because there's 7 reds and there was 7 yellows. So he didn't get a ball. So it's not like he got a ball and the white went in off.
That's true. So Mick in.
Yeah, not a bad result there.
Yeah.
Not a bad result there.
Actually, this could be even a little bit tricky to get,
Yeah,
get a safety.
yeah, this could keep Mick honest here. Yeah, it's not super easy.
Because it doesn't matter which side you go to here with the white, whether it's the left side table or the right, there's gaps. So,
Yeah, this is
yeah, so he's going to try and screw back to where he is now. And that's a good shot. Oh, he doesn't want that red to go on there.
that's the best shot he's played all match.
Yes, I'd probably agree with that. No disrespect, but
Oh, Mick will probably watch this later. We're just having fun.
well, yeah, he's always been honest with us over the journey, so he's certainly told me when I've played.
Yeah. See that shot there that Barney just played. The guys in this other match, they're not hitting the ball like that. You know, they're being very timid. Where Barney's let loose there. He's done a beautiful screw back 10 feet to be inch perfect kind of thing. I don't know if that's exactly where he wanted to be, but
Tell you what though, still though, Barney, I mean that yellow,
little fidgety.
that yellow's still.
Do you screw back into it now?
That's what
Like into the red?
Well, you basically you will be then on the yellow, the left middle, but it's just where that other red's going. You basically just want to knock the red out of the way here. You don't, yeah.
Yeah, he's played that well. How's the result though?
Has he got that yellow top left, that middle yellow? Can he pot it top left and screw the white to the right hand side of the table?
If he can, that would be ideal, but I don't know if he's got a full pocket. So Mick just
Yeah.
keeping it tight. It's a good shot. Just
So, yeah. Yeah, this is not straightforward at all with Barney. This is tricky. Or is he going to play a skill shot? Pot the yellow in the left middle, bring the white to the middle of the table, then that yellow that's to the right, play the skill shot. Follow them both through.
can you screw back into the black here?
He,
Is that okay? Is
You
it
know-
all right?
you
I'm
know
not sure.
what? He may have-
Ooh, Alex gave that a good go. Oh, hang on. How's the land? No. So Mick's just got this one red to deal with. How's he going to deal with it? We'll focus on this Andy one.
you know what? I think he's nearly to play the skill shot. and it's good because where the red is in the pocket,
But
I
how
don't
do
think
you-
it's that hard.
How do you get the white there, though? How do you get the white in a position to play the skill shot? I think you got to like swing the white round off 2 rails and play the yellow to the right middle. Oh, Andy
Well,
Barnett,
that's- I actually,
the lion, the ferocious lion. This is it. This looks tight, but it's certainly on.
it does look tight, doesn't it? I reckon it's a lot tighter if you look at the table like with your own eyes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's certainly got a ball there, but geez, it's not an easy shot. Not an easy shot. If he misses this, he's probably going very good chance to go 7-all. And if he gets it, you would certainly expect him to knock in the blink. So this is it. This is for a spot in the semi-finals.
This is massive. This.
One minute.
He's got
Oh,
it.
he's got it.
He's got it.
Can it go in off top right, or is he going to just dig in a little
No,
bit?
no, this is no enough.
No enough.
No.
Hits about half a foot short of the pocket.
I'd probably even say a foot.
Oh, a foot. Alright. So Alex fouled, so Mick's probably going to take ball in hand and use that to deal with the red on the side rail. For the match. Well done, Andy Barnett.
Oh.
Good stuff.
Yeah, half foot.
Great match, boys.
Yeah.
That was Daniel. Be proud of yourself, bud.
Yeah.
You're a good kid. You're a great player. Future Australian champion.
Exactly.
Daniel, look forward to many of these matches with guys like Andy Barnett.
Yeah.
Really take the most out of it, and enjoy what will be a very exciting and
Oh.
successful
Had ball in hand then too.
8-ball career. So
So,
he's played a shot to nothing. Look, he's played the double. He's missed the double. The double was missable.
was that the right shot with ball in hand though?
No, I would
Well,
absolutely.
Yeah, ball in hand then.
I would absolutely just be potting it down the rail.
Yeah.
Yes, they're playing tighter, but that just goes to show, because he could have played it top spin down the rail and left white in that same spot. I would absolutely be doing that. I would not have been playing the double, but Mick's good at doubles. He just didn't make it.
No. Close.
Semi result, a little bit of result.
Actually, yes. Yes, I reckon it is. I reckon you are right, Mark.
Does he just lay a snooker here? Does he just hit this yellow, this red down the bottom left and stun back an inch or two and hopefully Alex doesn't pull off a big shot. What's happening on the Ben Foster? Ben Foster 4-3.
It's a good shot by Mick.
No, it just wants to, if he can just hold the white. Yeah, he wants to be more there. So where he pointed his cue the second time, he actually wants to be quite low so he can play the white off 2 rails. And that top red, we would want him to play it into the top left hand corner pocket. If he can't do that, he should actually go up the table now. So this angle looks pretty good. Is this top right? Like, yeah, and then he see where he's got the cue there? That's where he wants to hit on the rail and then end up in that area. So you should be playing this with running side. It's like about 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's nice.
Maybe. It's a
I think
little
he's okay.
straight. Alex, respectfully,
Oh, he's a very respectful kid, Alex.
has moved. And if you're wondering why he's moved to get out of Mick's line of sight, because Alex knows Mick is playing in that direction, and so he's just moved out of his line of sight. So, good kid.
Oh, yeah.
This is not easy. This is not easy.
Well, if he pots this, then
So
officially...
something Mick could have done there was drop it in more dead weight and had a slightly trickier pot, but he could have played it as a shot to nothing down the table. I don't know if you could hear me or not, because the whole room went silent. Yep, good black there.
Well, that's his best pot. Best pot of the match. That one.
That's the best single shot he's played. He actually looked good when he hit it and knocked it in.
And that's to get him on the hill.
That is to get him on the hill.
So there's some of the scores there.
Oh, this is good. We can actually see the other match now as well. 5-3 to Ben Foster. Just slowly chipping away.
One on Bunny. No.
The Lion.
Yeah.
The Lion.
One on, mate. One on, mate. Yeah, well played. It was a good match, actually.
Good match, Barney.
Yeah.
Good match. Really good match. Really good match
Yeah.
for the viewers appreciated you letting him come back. See, that's
sweaty.
Are you complaining about someone's sweaty hands?
No, I like it.
The man has just been doing battle out on the savannah, chasing gazelles and deers, or deers. Is someone going to correct me that there's probably no deers in the... Anyway, chasing some sort of prey. And you, Gus, Sweaty Hands McGee, been sitting here in the commentary, complaining about sweaty hands. Ooh, the last couple of rolls there, I think it may have saved Alex. They're all looking on an open table. The last couple of rolls just clustered up the bottom left area a bit. But yeah, that's just what a nice guy Andy is. He thought, I'm 6-0 up. The viewers won't like this.
Exactly.
I need to let Danyal just make a bit of a comeback here.
He's a good lad.
Yeah. Make Danyal make a bit of a comeback here. The viewers will like it. It's the right thing to do.
Is that Gus? Yes, it is, Michael.
How's Hazy going, Robbo? Michael Hayes. Is that?
Michael Hayes, yeah. He lost in the previous round.
Yeah, Michael Hayes has been playing very good pool up here. He worked his way through the first couple of tricky matches, won them very well, doing well in the teams, and then just ran into Stone, was it? Stone or Danyal?
I think it was Stone, wasn't it?
Someone beat Michael 7-1.
Oh, no, it might be Daniel. No, I don't know. Yeah, one of them anyway.
One of the young boys, yeah.
There seems to be a lot of young ones.
Yeah, Mick's got this funny thing about him where he can play bad and still somehow be winning. It's a bit of a funny one. And
That's why he's still one of my picks.
If Mick was to win this, I would like him to, obviously, and he would like him to play better as well. You know, you don't want to win this by just happening to have bad matches. You know, you want to play good. You want to feel like you really took on the tournament, and even if you can piece one high standard close match, you know. So let's say it's...
Oh wow, it's actually doubled.
How's that gone in?
Yeah.
That's weird. You know, let's say if Mick wins this match and he plays Andy Barnett, and they have a cracking match that goes 9-8, lots of racks, good pool, everything like that. I feel like then you've earned your right. You know, you can feel good about your tournament. Obviously, he had a good match with Gus, but it was 6-0. It was a one-sided match. So sometimes you want those matches that people talk around the room and go, oh, how's the Mick Scerri Andy Barnett semis? And they go, oh, cracking match. That was just hardly a mistake, mate. Lots of racks, lots of good safeties. You want to be proud of your matches as well.
Yep.
Oh, look at this nudge. Nudge.
No, not quite enough, I don't think.
Not far. Not
Yeah,
far
it was
off.
Close, it was close.
Not far off, right. He's in all sorts here. What does he do here, Gussie? Does he play a safety? Does he play? Can he play a safety under the red?
I think at this stage, though, playing safeties, I mean, you're 7-4 down.
But can he float the white under the red and play safe? That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it. I think Mick's under a little bit of pressure now. Both the yellows are on.
Yeah.
Mick's reds are tricky.
No, this is certainly not ABC. In fact, I think Mick will probably play a safety back. Actually, I'm just not
But
sure
where? But where,
He
Gussie?
might be able to tuck in.
Trish will let you know how Bella is going. And Hawks for premiers next year.
Yeah, Bella won, so she's in the semis.
Oh, that's a good shot.
That is a good shot.
Oh, hang on. Oh, and he's left the.
Tough, though.
He's left the two right. Yeah, it is very tough, but you've got a. At least you got a chance.
Absolutely. But geez, you got to cue this in, which Alex has shown us he's a very good cueist. So.
That was the grand final of Big Guns, BJ. That was almost the highest standard matches you can possibly get.
Oh no, didn't really.
Just,
Although that's he'll take that. Makes it a bit messy.
Gus, don't let Jake see this match.
Well, I've had to sit here and mix last two matches, and
Yeah, look,
he
it is.
didn't give me a sniff.
It is a little frustrating
Like
to. Yeah. when you lose to someone when they play well, and then they come out the next match or two and they don't play well. I watched Luke run a whole bunch of racks on me, and then I'd like to ask him how his next match went against Morgan, because obviously he lost. Now maybe it was a rack runathon, but maybe it wasn't. I'm just going to assume they just ran 13 racks each. And Luke lost because he lost the lag
You'll
or something.
probably feel better if you assume that. I reckon.
Yeah, I'm going to
So
assume
just go
that.
with
I'm not going to go investigating. Yeah, Butters like around COVID or pre-COVID or during COVID, around that time. It's just focusing on his work. He's
Yeah, he's working a lot.
I know he's working hard doing the on the railroads or something. I actually don't know a lot about it, but I know that he's good at his job. The people who I know who work with him and around him say that he's doing very well, doing really good with his job and everything. And I think he's enjoying travelling and all that. Lawn bowls, yeah, I think he's right into his lawn bowls, and I'm actually a bit. I actually wanted to have a chat with Pete about all this, sort of like how he's managed to, because Pete decided to leave after he won Player of the Carnival.
Yeah, he was on top. basically.
Ranked number one or two in the
he reach
country.
one, did he?
He
Very
may have,
high.
He may have been ranked number one in the country when he decided to stop. Well, right now he's number 3, and he didn't play last year. Anyway, playing very well, and then he decided to just instantly stop. I think I just wanted to do other things, and sometimes if you want to really focus on other things, you need to do it properly, and it seems like that's what he's done. So
There's nothing wrong with having a break. I think he'll come back at some point.
I think he'll come back too.
So,
I think he'll come back as well. I just think full. Oh, great shot! Great shot. I just think full credit to someone who can walk away from something when they're at the top, and choose to focus on something else and get a lot of enjoyment out of that. So, no doubt he'll be back. Just enjoying doing some other stuff.
absolutely.
Just needs to not foul. Oh my goodness!
Jesus.
What has he done? What has he done?
Yeah, judged that very poorly.
I say this many times. He's the best doubler I've ever seen, but by a mile, he is the worst top player at getting out of snookers. If you want to beat Michael Scerri, just snooker him. We saw him try and get out of one earlier.
Yeah.
It looked like he looked like he was trying to do a deliberate foul. He missed by that much, but a foul was no good. I don't understand. He literally had half the right hand side of the table to hit there. What do we have? Hang on, Dan's just working some magic. As you can see, there's a lot of screens flashing everywhere.
Look at the amazing setup Dan's got in it.
Oh, look at this. Look at this, look at this,
Oh
look
wow,
at this.
just got in between there.
What a shot.
His face was in front of that fist pump when he done it. Go flying.
But I love seeing the passion. That's why I love watching the Foster boys play, because they play with a bit of, they got fire in the belly, you know. I love it. Decent break there, but I think he's gone for like more of the stun punch break rather than the screw back. So I mean, they've landed good.
Yellow's not easy, but
Not easy.
gettable, very gettable.
I think that's all you can hope for is to have a shot and to have options.
You always want to get your hand on a table.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if it's your, I mean, you can screw straight back into the black here. Screw straight back into the black, or is there too much angle?
And do those yellows?
I think he's going into the yellow with pace. I know.
They just kind of half.
Oh my goodness!
Didn't
Didn't he couldn't see? He could have ripped into them as well. Like he could have.
He sort of poked at it, didn't he?
He poked at it. I think he was like aiming for that gap. I don't think he was aiming specifically for like the red or the black or something. It's like he was aiming for the gap and got the gap. Like just. Just everything, just not right, is it? Just not right.
He's gonna have to play it safe here. I mean, he can't.
Yeah. Okay, he's a gun lawn bowls and pool player. Seems to be, from what I can tell, happy with life, working hard and going on holidays and stuff. Living the dream. That's the way I'd put it.
I'm sure he'll be tuning in, watching these nationals. Still loves his pool, so.
Big shot here by Alex.
No, that's
Good.
it's a long way
Just,
off. Now, do they plant?
Oh,
Do these?
shot to nothing.
Well, not if these yellows plant.
I don't think they do. It's not. No, that's not
they
set.
don't. Okay.
He's got to have that. No, that's actually not a bad shot then by Alex. That's all right. He was not even actually really committed to that, was he? It's like half, you know. And if he got closer to the pot, the white might have slipped over to the side a bit more. He's got to hit this pretty thin. Oh, almost in.
Oh,
off.
and that is a nice kiss
Wow,
off
that
the,
white was going to float down as well. Oh my goodness.
That is nice. He's actually even got the yellow.
Oh,
Jeez, you nearly go the top yellow at the top of the table.
Jeez, you know what? Just Mick winning this year just feels like it's in the stars, isn't it?
Mark, he's
Yeah.
playing. I'll probably play that top yellow and just.
Oh, God. Why wouldn't he?
I would have left that there because that would have been my second last ball to get on this yellow at the bottom left.
Because the black, you can easily get on the black from anything. Just bring the white down this part of the table. Oh, man. This could be bad.
But see, he shouldn't. Look at this.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably...
His cue ball is all over the shop.
Because he's not actually playing for bits of fluff and markers on it. You know that circle that he talks about on his YouTube channel?
Yeah.
That's... What Mick's doing is he's dividing the table up into 4 quarters.
That was a good part.
He's dividing the table up into 4 quarters. And he's like, all right, I want the white ball in this quarter of the table. He's got like numbers on the tables. on the 4 quarters, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to play the white into quarter number 3." He needs to. Oh, that's for the match. Oh, good. It's okay. I forgot that was actually for the match. Mick got the win. I'm sure he's just happy to get the win. He knows that's not the standard to keep bringing, and he wants to play well. But sometimes you just get the win and you just take it as that, which I'm sure he'll do. Now he can actually hit the reset button.
Well, he's going to have to.
He's going to have to.
You're not going to win the title playing like that, let's be honest.
Andy does not play bad. Andy plays solid. Or Andy is always like between 7 and 9 out of 10.
Yeah. That's
Always. And Andy's beautiful shot selection means that if he's playing 7 out of 10, he's still really hard to beat. So, we got this one.
Good tournament by Alex, by the way. Alex Kingsbury. Quarterfinals, knocked off some very good players. So, good on you, Alex. He's got a big future. He's like 22. So, good on you, mate. Yeah.
Alex, Daniel Porter, very good. Dave Ewing, obviously not your match.
Yep.
And we got this one here. This one seems to be taking... I see the style they're playing.
Probably, yeah.
I can already tell from that situation there. I think Morgan needed to just get his red down into play, because even if he got some good coverage or whatever, Ben can just hit it out. So I think Morgan just need to get his red and play there. These guys are probably just playing like this, just pretty grindy, gritty sort of pool. I might. When's the semis on? Dan, do you know when the semis is on? 12.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
probably catch a break and leave you with this one. And
I haven't had breakfast yet, so we'll leave you guys with this one. Maybe someone else wants to jump on the commentary. I'll let a few people know the commentary is going to be open on my way out, so if someone wants to jump on. Other than that, I'll just
good tournament, mate. Good tournament. Yeah.
good tournament, bud. You got a long, good future ahead of you, Alex.
Yeah.
You do. Keep the smile on your face. Keep the good, positive attitude you've got. You get the chocolates.
You'll be right, mate.
Cheers, Alex. Good kid. A lot of good kids.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for me. I'm going to leave you guys to it. I'll be back for the semis. Barney against Mick and Stone against the winner of this. So either way, cracking matches.
Yep.
All right,
Thanks,
see you later.
guys.
Had one chance, and fatigue's catching me up. Very unlucky in off to go forward to that. Unfortunately, he ran the last fight. That's the way it goes. Especially when you're still in, I'm still in the second doubles as well. Doubles. Good luck, Miguel. It's an old timer. It's an old timer. They were always going to. They give me a beating when I play well. It's never ending. We use verbal rude. Benji.
Just